So how many people in your class, in the whole class?
Think about
20.
20, yeah.
28, and you're the only,
Only 20. Only
gentleman in the group.
Yeah.
Wow.
And is the tutor the one that is that a lady or a man?
A
It's a man.
Oh,
There you go.
okay. All right. So you're the group that's going to be doing the project with the philanthropic.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So you can start. You tell me, ask me what you want to ask me, or
Yeah.
Yeah. So, firstly, we want to know that do you have a particular goal that you want to achieve about this project?
a particular group that we want to.
Yeah.
We want anybody that's going to give us money.
We're not fussy.
We don't care who they are.
Well, we sort of do, but yes.
I don't care.
So speak to Madam at the...
Yes. The problem with the community house here, we are... I'll give you a little bit of an overview of the house. Hampton Park Community House has been in the community for about 35 years. We are a not-for-profit organisation, which means, not that we don't make money, businesses make profit, okay? And they have to give money back to people that invest in their business. With a not-for-profit, we need to make enough money to continue to run our programs. So we do need to make money to pay our way, pay our costs, but also to be able to expand the programs that we do, okay? With a not-for-profit, very, very hard to get money, okay? So we struggle from year to year to just make enough money to break even.
Yeah.
Very hard to do extra programs that our community needs when you have no money. This area is what they call a very low social economic area. So people that live in Hampton Park, there are lots of unemployed, lots of people on welfare, lots of immigrants, refugees on welfare. They don't have money to spend. And I don't mean on fun things, but on childcare, on classes to learn English.
Yeah.
Very, very little money, okay? We get some money in grants from educational departments, give us a little bit of money, but it's not really enough to do what we want to do. So what I identified with this project is I've sent letters out to Target, Kmart, the bigger places, saying, give me money. I say more than that, I say it nicely, but the bottom line is we need money, nothing. I was deafened by the silence of I got nothing. So this project is about finding a communication strategy that works, that can identify and connect with places to give us money. Now, there is one really, really good benefit to giving us money, besides helping the community. Well, okay, two good benefits. One's helping your community, but we have charity status. We have what they call DGR, which is deductible gift recipient. So if people give us money, they can claim it back on their tax. So a lot of places don't like to give money to charities if it's all what's in it for me. So companies, they like to look to the public like how generous, but at the end of the day, they have shareholders. They have people they have to answer to and have to make money. And if they give too much away, they get in trouble. But if they give money to us, they can claim it back on their tax. So that is a big plus in trying to sell donating to us, because not every community house has deductible gift recipient status.
Okay.
We're very lucky that we have it. Yeah. I can't take the credit, it wasn't me. 2 managers ago organised it. So that's a big selling point.
Yes.
Right. So what I would like is to try and find a way to connect with large organisations to make a commitment. Not just, here's $5,000, go and do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Something that they do every year. To form like a partnership with us and say, where we support the Hampton Park Community House as a regular sponsor.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I've sent letters out, nothing. But I thought because you're communication and media students, you will all go, I know what to do. Well, that is my hope. that you will have the ideas.
To
Yeah.
help us.
Yeah.
I have a question. Now the most important thing is how to attract more people to
Yeah.
donate here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think that the most people are more concerned about what the money used for?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's another
Good
thing.
question.
So
Good question.
we do every year a barbecue at Bunnings. Have you seen Bunnings do? You can book a time with Bunnings and you go,
Do the
but
sausage
you-
sizzle.
Yep.
You know?
but you have to tell them what we spend the money on.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe as part of the project, we need to decide to come up with a list, like a wish list of things that we need here.
So we can tell them
That
what
that's
we
where
will
their
spend
money,
our money on,
will be going
and
towards.
we'll have like a list of
So the
that one first.
biggest
that one.
issue we have at the moment, two biggest issues. The biggest one is, did you see that lovely bus that I was driving in?
Yeah.
We need new
Desperately need new buses. They are $70,000 each.
So you can provide a per example to
Yep.
tell them.
So buses, 2 new buses we need,
Yeah.
and shade sails for the back playground is $12,000. They are my two biggest issues at the moment that we need to do, because we have to find the money to do that.
Yeah. And another question is the house this house have the DGR, and
Yep.
but is it everyone know that?
No.
No. No.
So it's
You need to
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We-
that needs. Yeah.
for the same reason, but when I gave you instructions to get here,
Yeah.
I almost have to do an essay to tell people how to get here, because we're not on the street. People drive
Hard
past,
to
they don't
find.
see us.
Hard to find.
I've had people make an appointment to come and see me, because I'm a justice of the peace, so I sign documents for people, right? They make an appointment to see me as a justice of the peace, nothing to do with the house, and they come in, they go, oh, there's a community house here?
Mm.
Yeah.
A lady and a man came to see me, elderly couple. They've been in Hampton Park for over 30 years, no idea we have a house here. And that's one of our biggest, that holds us back here. People don't know we're here.
Yes, even us.
Yeah. It's hard to find.
No, it's hard to find.
So I've got to
So
tell
it's
people,
like- I'm
if you
hearing
can
you.
find the Arthur Wren Hall,
And they can find the library.
we are behind.
And we say behind.
And lost behind.
People drive past, and what you don't see, it doesn't register.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they don't even know that we're here. So we are invisible.
And so that's
To a
harder
lot.
for us to attract attention
Yes.
for everybody, for
Yeah.
students, for sponsors, for anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are getting a new house
Ah, it's really cool.
In a car park.
at the front of the car
Oh,
park,
okay.
but
So
that's
and,
about 5 years away.
and it'll have the library, the hall, us. It'll be really
Yeah.
neat.
Together.
So, but not for a long time.
Yes.
So the challenge is, how do you market us to make us visible?
Stand out. Yeah.
Right? Then how do you dangle the carrot for those people so that they want to give me money? You know, because again, they're going to say, "What's in it for me?"
Yeah.
You know, so that's your challenge.
Yeah. So the target group is the everyone who live in the Hampton Park to know the community house.
We want everybody to know that we're here,
Yeah.
but the target for getting money in is not the people in Hampton Park.
Business.
Because
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
here,
Business.
they don't have money.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that to be awful. The people that live in this community
Poor. They're poor.
do not have a lot of money.
Mm.
They're not the people that, though, saying that, like for instance, I donate to Urella. Do you know who Urella is? Urella is an organisation that helps people with disabilities. I donate by direct debit from my account $20 every month. Okay? Because they help people with autism, and both my children have autism. Okay? So that's but I get a receipt because they have deductible gift recipient status, and every year I get my receipt for $240 and I can use that to claim on my tax.
Okay.
So you might want a two-prong strategy to attract large investment,
Yeah.
but also where you can say to people, even if you've only got $5 a month, if you can give $5 a month, you get a receipt at the end of the year, you can claim on your tax.
Our website
Yeah.
has a donate button
Yeah.
on it already. So, but it's attracting attention to the website. So, oh yeah, I want to do that. Like
But can you
kind of
imagine
saying
if we could get 100 people
$5 from
who donate $5 a month
That's
There's
a
already
lot.
$500 a month.
Yes.
That's great. So
We
that
could
would be
get-
one in addition to business.
Yeah.
That would be a great
We
target.
could get 1,000 people.
Yeah.
That would be $5,000 a month.
Yes.
That would be $50,000, $60,000
And
a year.
what we need from you is like, we're just a community house that does certain things. What's in it for the little person, apart from feeling good about donating $5 or whatever it is? How do we get them to feel good about
That they
that?
are
What's in it
helping-
for them?
Helping
Yeah.
their community, part of their community.
Yeah. So
There's-
they don't know enough about us. So part of your messaging will be how wonderful we are,
Yeah.
so that they feel really great about supporting what we do.
Have you ever heard the expression, it takes a village to raise a child? See, from your communities, you'll understand that. My husband grew up in a house with him, his parents, his grandparents. His parents went to work, grandparents looked after uncles and aunties. You know, that's very similar with your culture as well. The family,
Yeah.
extended family, helps
Raise
look
the
after and
child.
raise the child, okay? Maybe we can translate that into a community setting, saying that it takes a community to help raise the community house and help the community house grow. And if everybody does a little bit, collectively, it's a big bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So maybe, because some people go, oh, I can't afford it. But $5 a month,
Yeah.
everyone can
it's
afford.
a very little.
It is something that even people that are poor,
Yeah.
and to give them empowerment to say, but your $5 was part of what made this happen, was made it work. Everybody.
And you see, we
yeah.
could put on the website
Yeah.
this.
Sorry. It's okay.
We could be telling people what we did with their money on the website. This year we bought new books for the children, you know, new toys or whatever it was.
Yeah.
We could keep them up, but because we're not getting that, we can't say anything apart from nothing new, you know.
And we could even, maybe you could even do things like have levels of sponsorship, where someone
Platinum,
is a
gold,
bronze sponsor,
Gold,
silver,
silver.
and what that gives them.
And we don't know what it gives them yet. So we're open. So if you've got ideas, that would be wonderful. We're looking to you for help because we can't get it right because of location and all that sort of
Yes.
stuff. So we're
So
really,
you know, being a platinum sponsor might mean that, you know, once a month we do an article on our Facebook page and boost it, so it's
Yeah.
advertising for them.
automatic membership or something. Yeah.
You know, whereas, you know, we could be any publicity we do, we put their name on as a sponsor.
Yeah, because we do have website, Facebook, so we could promote their business and just say, you know, proud to be associated with Bunnings or whatever it might be. So, yeah, we could do free advertising or something
Yeah.
like that. But we're open to any ideas you might have. I mean, I know you've got to think about it. We don't expect you to have ideas
Yeah,
today.
no, I want all the answers before you go today.
We understand you've got to think about it. So, yeah.
And are there any similar organization in this community?
Like us here in
Yeah.
Hampton Park.
Hampton Park Progress Association, Senior Citizens Club. There's lots of different groups within Hampton Park that are probably all in the same boat.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, we're not alone.
So
Yeah.
you are not only one.
Yeah, we're sort of
organization
competing
like
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Makes it tricky. Yeah. And there's other community houses too, where depending on where somebody lives, they might actually be closer
Yeah.
to another community house, even though they live in Hampton Park. So
Because in the city of Casey, there are 12 community, oh, actually 14 community houses.
yeah, so we're all competing for the same small amount of money. So yeah,
So the
it makes it
closest,
difficult.
closest to us, there's one in Hallam, so they're about 7 kilometres away, and Doveton,
Linwood,
Limbrook. But even though Limbrook is probably the closest,
yeah.
very different demographic of people that live there. The suburb of Limbrook is probably 20 years old, maybe,
Yeah,
30
it's
years
a little bit
old,
different.
whereas Hampton Park's 100 years old. Newer houses, newer estates, more people that are, husband goes to work but wife stays home. So Limbrook have a very rich group of people that volunteer, that do community events, barbecue in the park, colour run, all these things. They have the time and the money and the community to do it, and they're only literally across the road. Whereas Hampton Park, much older, less money, more run down, poor people, and a lot more immigrants. lot more people that are here. We have a huge Afghani community, and the majority of them are refugees.